So this is the main website of the My Class Campus software. You need to just log into the myclasscampus.com here on the website page and go to the login button pressed over here. Use in your login credentials as provided. Please remember not to use space in between the numbers here. Put up your country code as following and then use your password as given. So this is how you need to enter your demo credentials and then just click on to login. After you click on to login, this is what something your dashboard will look like. This is the admin account. You can see the name of your institute over here, Whitestone Worldwide Limited. For the first thing, what you need to know is how to create the standards and classrooms. So we just go to the institute management. Now the institute management is the main setup of any institute here. You can create any kinds of details as per your needs, like the institute details. If you have any sub-institutes in the sense if any institute has its sub branches in different cities. So instead of creating different accounts, you can create the branches over here itself. Also, here are the different steps like years, management department, standards, subject groups, classrooms, etc. So you can see that everything is customizable. Okay, everything can be done as per the schools or the institute's needs. So like first, we need to create the year and the department. So if we click on the year, what we see is already the present year has been given here as 2020 to 2021. If you want any new year, you can just click on create plus new year and here put up the name and the start date and the end date, and that would appear here as the year. Second thing what we need to do is we go to the department panel here. Already a department is given as a default. If you want to create any new department, again just click on create new department. Put up the department's name here. For suppose I am just creating a demo one as primary, putting up here also as primary, and create new department. So like there are two departments here. One is a default one and one is a primary which I created. Now next, when we go to standards, now how the standards are created. Before creating any standard, we must make sure that on here on the top where my cursor is placed, the year is selected properly. You can click on this and you can select the number of years, which the academic year, and also the department has to be selected perfectly. So like I say, I'm creating in the primary department. They will ask you if you're sure, say okay. So now any standard created will be created in the year 2020 to 2021 in the department primary. Now just we need to go to create new standard. For suppose I'm creating for grade 1. Okay, so like grade 1, here I'll put up as grade 1. Okay, now the classroom name. Obviously, in grade 1, there will be different kinds of classes like grade 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, etc. So, like, I'll create grade 1A, copy the same, put it here as grade 1A. It's a private classroom. Students capacity, how much ever you want, you can keep. I'm keeping as of now as 30. And the teacher I'm selecting as your name itself, because we haven't created different kinds of teachers. When we create different kinds of teachers, all the list will be provided here. So accordingly, you can select the class teacher also for each classroom. Another thing what I'll do here is grade 1B. So like copy this, put up your grade 1B, again 30, select the class teacher as this. Okay, now the subject names, I'm putting up two subjects as of now just for demo, English and maths. Okay, so like now in this way, what happens is the standards are created in standard different divisions. Classrooms are created and in those divisions, subjects are created. We just need to click on now create new standard. What next you have to do is after creating the standard, just click on the subjects over here and just set up the subjects as given here. Just go to setup. Okay, take again the subject faculty as the same one because I haven't created any kind of teacher as of now, as it's a demo institute. So selecting the same name as the subject faculty, also just click on edit subject. Now, as we did for English, we can do it the same for maths. Click on setup subjects. Again, click on just this and then edit subjects. So now your standard classroom, and in the classroom subjects have been created successfully. Now, how to put up different kinds of students or teachers? Just go to the user management. As you can see on the left hand side, the user management is shown. In that, students, faculties and institute admins are there. Just need to go to the students, then there is an option of plus action here. You can either add a student as single, or you can add a bulk student. Now, what is for bulk student is, for bulk student you can upload it, like you can just download the Excel sheet, put up all the details of 10 to 15 students in that, and then the same upload Excel sheet you can upload it. So in that way bulk students can be uploaded. Or if you want to go just like plus action and go to the single students, so if you just click on single students, what will happen is, here they'll just ask you the normal details as a year, department, classroom, whichever you want to, the student details, and just click on save and skip on. In the same way, when you go again to the rights management, there is an option of faculties also. Just need to click on action and then either add bulk faculties or add single faculties. So in this way, any role, if it's parents, students, teachers, etc., can be uploaded to the system in that way. Okay, now before creating the students or any kind of roles, one more thing is important is, as you can see on the left hand side, there is a 3.3 number point, that's master setup. We just need to go there, and here in the user fields, as you can see, there are three roles right now: students, faculties, institute admin. So what you need to do is just go to the field selection over here, click on students, and then click on go. Okay, so like whatever you want in the form to be filled up. Now when you went to user management, when we clicked on add single student, it was showing number of different fields like student name, parents detail, etc. So here we need to select all those details, whichever we want. We can select only those kinds of details, so only those will appear for any student or role while the admin is creating a new student or a new role. So here this is an important part. We need to select and make the field selection here, and just click on save details. So this was a main kind of a setup done first for the pocket study. What is that? That is creating the departments, creating the standards, creating the classrooms and the subjects, and at last putting up for the students or the faculties. Now the next step for the pocket study is the main one, that is the lesson planning. So we need to go here on the lesson planning option. Okay, now as we go to the lesson planning, what we need to just do is go to the master setup shown over here on the left hand side, and then click to lesson master. Once we click to lesson master, we need to go here, create plus lesson, select the standard. So I have created grade 1, so I'll be selecting that. Select the subjects. I had created 2 subjects, so 2 subjects will be shown here. I'll click on maths. Lesson number, I'll be putting, there's a lesson number 1. The lesson number is algebra, and topic 1 is algebra 1. I'll create a second topic in it, that will be algebra 2. So like this, in this way you just need to create in the subjects for any standard the lesson number, and in that lesson number the topics which are there, and just click on add new lesson. So now all the setup has been done for the pocket study to be used in your account. There are only two main setups that have to be done. First is the institute management, in that the department, the standard, classroom and the subject setup. Then in that, if you want to add up any students, you must first select in the fields. I'll be showing you that again, one second. First thing what we need to do is go to institute management and select the, as you can see here, the years, department, standard, and the subjects and the setup of the subjects. Secondly, we need to go to the master setup and get the field selection of the roles here, so that when you create any kind of roles like students or faculties, that fields will only appear. And then you have to go to the user management and just go to any of the roles, click on plus action, either add bulk student or single student. And the second step for the pocket study is, as I showed you, that's the lesson planning over here. You just need to go to the lesson planning, go to the master setup, go to the lesson master, and then just create on plus create lesson, click the standard subject, put the lesson number, put the lesson name, any of the topic, and just add on plus add new lesson. So in this way, whatever you have created over here in the institute and the lesson planning, all that will be shown up in the Pocket Study app of your account created. Also, you can use the Pocket Study app in your mobile itself, and also here there is a module of Pocket Study as shown here. You can upload the material from here itself, as you can see bulk upload, live classes, etc. So like just for an example, I'll show you. If you go to live classes right now here, and if you want to create a new live class, so I'll just click on upload new, then I'll select the department. So like you can see there are two departments over here as I created primary. Then you can select the standard from here as I created grade 1. Then also you can select the one second, grade 1. Then you can select the subjects like I'll do for maths. Then the lesson algebra, I had created the lesson in the lesson planning that shows here. Also I had created two topics, algebra 1 and algebra 2, that will be shown in the topic wise. So click on algebra 2, whatever the title is could be put up. In the video type we need to create on live stream, and then whatever is the date and time can be put up, and then we can click on either published or draft. If you want to publish the live class, you can publish the live class. If you want it only for the teacher, or if you want it only for the students, accordingly, and the description and upload. So in this simple manner, in this way the Pocket Study works. You can also bulk upload is here. You can create any kind of, like, according to the department or the standard or the subject, lesson wise, topic wise, everything can be uploaded in the same way. You can do it from here itself, from the web itself, or you can do it from the app itself. But always for the Pocket Study, two things are important. There is the institute management and the lesson planning. That's it.